Hey guys, James Martinez from All Things Digital here, and today I wanted to make a quick video to discuss with you guys how you can get more business reviews, right? So these days, many purchases start online as consumers look for reviews of the businesses where they are planning to get the products and services they need, right? So studies show that 85% of consumers believe online reviews as much as personal recommendations from people they know. That's pretty astounding. Reviews also substantially add to a business's online presence and can also improve your SEO rankings, which then in turn helps you attract even more customers. With the growing benefits resulting from positive reviews, businesses need them. There's no question. A review describing a customer's experience with your product or service is actually more effective in getting sales than a traditional advertisement, right? Because people will trust a real review from an honest customer than any sort of ad that you can put together for yourself, right? You wouldn't put bad stuff out on yourself. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the ways, some of the ways to get more business reviews, okay? One of the first things I tell all of my clients, or I do for my clients, is I set up profiles on multiple relevant review sites, okay? So, if you have a business, you want to make sure that your business, not only has a Google business listing, you want to make sure it has a Facebook page, you want to make sure it has a Yelp listing, a Yahoo, a TripAdvisor listing, a Home Advisor listing, Angie's List, there's just so many of them. So, you want to make sure you have profiles on all of these review sites, Better Business Bureau, because, as long as your business is out on multiple websites, those are just more opportunities for your business to get found, right? I consider it like fishing. Each of those review sites is like a little fish hook out in the water, and the customers are the fish, right? So the more hooks you have in the water, the more opportunity for the fishes to come take a nibble of the bait, and which is the review, and then boom, maybe you could pull them in and make that sale, right? So, another way, once you set up these listings on all these review sites, and I can help you with that if you're interested, but what you want to do next is you can simply ask for reviews directly, okay? Now, some websites, based on their terms of service, may, prohibit you from doing this, but there's obviously ways to, persuade your customers, to leave you a positive review. But if it's not prohibited by the review site, simply ask your customers. A lot of people don't think about that. They're so focused on making the sale that once the sale is done, they're happy and they smile and they look towards the next customer to try and make that sale. But, one of the most important parts is getting that positive review from, customer A before you deal with customer B, because more reviews from customer A, B, and C will lead you to customer D, E, and F, So, you can ask your customers through prompts on your website. You can ask them on your social media pages, or even you can ask them in emails. But you want to request a review like very quickly, right after they purchase or the deal is done, so that you can make sure it's still fresh in their mind. They're still happy with the service and they're willing to provide it for you, okay? So, I have a service where it does this on autopilot. If you're interested, atdny.com. Visit that site. It's called Online Reputation Management. But, you yourself can ask for reviews directly, okay? Now, another thing you can do, number 3, as far as getting more business reviews, you can make it easy and simple for customers to make reviews and leave you reviews, right? So the easier it is for them to give you the review, the more likely you are to get it, right? So generally, customers don't spend time trying to figure out how to leave a review, right? The only time that they'll put in that extra effort is when it's a negative review that they want to leave. So, you want to make it easy for the people who are willing to give you a positive review to do so, because the negative reviews, those people will jump fences to leave you that negative review. But positive reviews, people generally don't think so much to do it. So when they are thinking about doing it, you want to streamline it and make it as easy as possible. So the way you do that is provide direct links to your review sites, or even the review modal, it's called, maybe the pop-up or whatever it may be. You want to provide a direct link to that. And what that does is that that prevents them from having to jump from, click here to go to my website. And then you go to my website and you click on the reviews page, and you go on the reviews page, you scroll down and you find the big button that says, please review us here. You don't want to do that because they're not going to do it. You want them to do one action. You want them to click once, and then boom, the very next thing they see is leave that 5-star review, click that thumbs up, whatever the platform is. That's how easy you want to make it, okay? So direct links help them leave you reviews, right? The easier it is for them to leave you a review, the more likely they are to do so. I can't stress that enough, and that's why my online reputation management service helps you do that and pays for itself, in no time at all. So another thing is, you want to save the reviewers the difficulty of composing their reviews, right? And so what I mean by that is, however you request the review, if you do it in person or if you do it via email, you might want to kind of lead them as to what you're hoping to see, right? So, for instance, if for me, right, if I do a website for someone, when I request the review, I'll say, hey, John, thanks so much for working with me. Did you have a positive experience working with me to build your website? If so, feel free to leave a review such as, working with All Things Digital was great because my website blank. Or, All Things Digital provided me a great service when providing me with blank, right? So you kind of lead them towards the path of what you want the review. You kind of frame it for them. And while it may seem like you're guiding them to you're kind of leading them to the review you want, it's not really a negative thing because some people are not really sure, what they expect as far as a review. Some people will go to a review site like Google, they'll click the 5 stars and they won't say anything because they don't want to, they can't think of anything or they're not really sure what to say. So that person may potentially have loved if I asked them, hey, can you, if I deserve a 5-star review, please click here, to leave me a 5-star review. And you can leave something so simple as, working with James was great because he helped me to do blank, right? Ask them to finish the sentence. Lead them because then you'll get what you want. Then you're helping them. They don't have to come up with their own, big elaborate review. It could be simple, sweet, and to the point, So try and make it as easy as possible for them to to leave the review. Ask them, why did you buy this product from me? Did it meet your expectations? Would you buy it again? Do you recommend other people to buy this, right? So another thing you could do is create an actual little snapshot or tutorial that quickly says, hey, here's kind of things we're looking for. We'd love if you could just include a couple of these words in there, and that'll help your business look better when it comes to the words you offer them to put in there, right? So another thing you could do, number 4, would be like asking social media followers to review your business. We're working on a lot of different facets as a business owner, or if you're an entrepreneur, you may be so focused on acquiring new work or, performing new work, if you're doing the stuff yourself, and you may be so focused on that or even accounting or marketing or whatever the case may be that you just completely forget that, your people are there. And sometimes when you want something, all you need to do is ask, okay? So take a look at your social media followers, okay? Take a look on your pages, your Twitter account, your Facebook, your Instagram, all of these accounts, and just simply ask. You'll be surprised how many people will say like, oh yeah, absolutely, I want to leave you a review. Maybe you watching this video right now want to leave a comment or a review for me. Feel free to click the link, to go to my Facebook page or go to my Google business listing and leave me a review. You can connect with your audience and simply ask, and that's what I'm asking you as well. If this video was helpful, review it by giving it a thumbs up right here on YouTube, right? Or Facebook, wherever you're seeing this. Like it, share it. Another thing you could do is you can reward, okay? Like number 5 would be like reward your reviewers, okay? So some sites prohibit you from actually, offering gifts and stuff like that. But, I think it's okay to incentivize people to leave you positive reviews, right? Because it's not really just about like paying for the review, but some people, may feel a little shy to do so. But, by you saying, hey, it'd be a real great help to my business. So I'd love to offer you a little discount on the service. You've been a customer of mine for so long. I'd like to offer you a little discount this coming month. If possible, if you don't mind, leave me a review. And anybody who leaves me a positive review, I'm going to give you a little discount. I'm going to give you a gift card, maybe a small prize, or maybe, 1 month free of my service. Whatever the case may be, you can offer some sort of incentive. Some sites prohibit that, like Amazon, I think, does not like when you do that, because you got to use their system, but that's a whole nother story. But, incentivizing the reviews isn't always a bad thing, in my opinion, especially because reviews are so important. And in regards to rewarding your reviewers, another thing you may want to do is recognize those people who actually surprise you with reviews, who go ahead and leave a review without you even asking, or those people who actually leave you multiple reviews. Maybe you have multiple businesses or multiple products, and you start to see certain people share your stuff, or leave you reviews for several different products or services. You want to let them know, I recognize you, I appreciate you. So by doing that, and other people will see that and be like, oh, that company, commented on that person or shared this person that reviews their stuff, and I kind of want to be in the spotlight too, and that's a great company, and I want to be associated with them. Let me review them, So it's just an idea, okay? Another thing you could do is send follow-up emails, okay? And part of my online reputation management service does this automatically. We have a series of emails that goes out, okay? But you can do this on your own as well. You want to send a follow-up email, okay? But you kind of want to track who's gotten the email, who hasn't, etc. But, you can send an email and ask, after the sale has happened, you can send an email simply saying, hey, just following up, I saw, we finished up with you, we provided you service ABC or XYZ, and, we just wanted to follow up. How did it go? Did it go okay? Please click here to review us if you had a great experience, okay? So what ends up happening is people may or may not be willing to leave a review right then and there when they're with you, but if they get a follow-up email several days later, it brings you back to top of mind, and they may say, you know what, actually that was a good experience. Let me take the minute that it takes to leave this company a positive review. So again, it's the same thing as simply asking. Send a follow-up email and ask for that review, okay? So another way to get more business reviews is responding promptly to the ones you have, okay? So monitor your reviews, and thank those who write positive reviews and show them your appreciation. Like I just said, I appreciate you. And then, consider negative reviews as opportunities to show how your company cares for its customers, okay? Reach out to that negative reviewer and attend to their problems. Offer to do right, listen to the complaint, understand the problem, and be able to provide the right solution, okay? You can't always get 5-star reviews, but when you don't, it's great for you to follow up with that person and say, hey, you know what, you didn't leave me a 5-star review. I got a 4-star or 3-star or 2-star or 1-star. I'd love to make it up to you. I'd love to do right by you. How can I do that? And at that point, they may or may not respond, but at least you did everything you can do, right? So it's a good thing to do to just really, respond promptly and respond professionally, and then see, because reviews can be changed. So maybe they'll be willing to work with you and give you a second opportunity. Maybe not. But if they are willing to work with you, it's a great opportunity to do so, okay? So, number 8 is turning a negative review into a marketing opportunity, okay? And it's similar to what we were just saying. Negative reviews turn customers away. However, a small percentage of negative reviews compared to the positive one provides authenticity to the overall review, okay? So if you have 3 reviews and they're all negative, bad. But if you have 500 reviews positive and, 10 negative reviews, that looks very realistic, and that gives people a sense of, for all the business this company does, they have a very minute amount of negative reviews. Most likely, I'm going to be in the 98% of people that had a great experience with this company. So it allows you to, by getting more reviews, those negatives almost kind of help you because it builds the authenticity, right? So now another thing some businesses do, is obviously using those negative reviews to improve their business, right? So now taking those negative reviews, understanding what went wrong, and now making those changes in your business to prevent more negative reviews. That's kind of like a way to increase your marketing or improve your marketing, improve your business. And once you start doing that, potential customers will be confident that whatever problems they may have with your product or service, they won't be ignored. Okay, you respond to those negative reviews and you say, "Hey, we're absolutely working on that. Please give us a chance to prove it to you. Come on back. Tom, the angry cashier is gone," or whatever the case may be. Whatever was negative, we fixed it, and we're sorry about that. We're committed to 100% satisfaction. So come on back. Okay. So another thing you could do is include reviews in your standard sales and customer service processes. Right. So you can make sure that your sales or customer service employees are responsible for getting and monitoring reviews from their customers or clients, right? So, if you let these people know, hey, you worked with 50 people last month, for every 10 people, I'm going to, it's going to look really good on your annual review, okay? Or at the end of the year, we're going to look at how many reviews we got from your potential customers. And by you getting more positive reviews, it's really made an uptick in our business's gross and sales. And so we want to reward you with that. So by including your employees in the process and incentivizing them to be part of the process, it will help your business to get more positive reviews, and then in turn those positive reviews just turn into more customers, right? So in conclusion, consumers' buying habits have made reviews essential for any business, okay? And reviews are the social proof that customers are looking for so that they can trust your business and know that you'll provide them the goods, needs, or services they're looking for, okay? So this is how big companies get reviews for their businesses, and you can do it too. Now, you can do all these steps on your own, or if you're interested, you can get in touch and consider my online reputation management services, which does all of these things automatically, okay? So if you're interested in that, I ask you to visit atdny.com. That stands for All Things Digital New York, atdny.com. And once you visit my site, I do have a current promotion going, so you're going to want to probably hop on that soon. Get that, and it's for a whole year of automated online 5-star reviews for your business, okay? So doing all these things on your own can be a lot of work, but doing them automated is a thing of beauty, and it'll really help your business to grow, okay? So I hope this video is useful to you, and again, visit atdny.com and take a look at our online reputation management services for your business. You won't regret it.